Hello everyone, welcome to the 8th session of 30 Days to a More Powerful Vocabulary by Norman Lewis and Wilfred Funk. Today we are going to talk about words about your feelings. This course is being presented to you by me, Shilpa Jha. Please rate, review, subscribe and recommend the course. Also please leave your valuable suggestions and comments below. So let's start with nostalgia. Nostalgia means severe homesickness, a longing for the pleasant past. I think photographs are the best way to explain nostalgia, because what happens is when you look at photographs, you get into those old memories wherein you want to see yourself, where you were happy or maybe when you were sad, either ways. So you get into the time that was before the present. That means you get into your past. So that is being nostalgic. And then you want to be in that moment. So he overcame with a wave of nostalgia whenever he thought of his boyhood days in Scotland. Like we all want to go back to our young days, maybe our college days or school days. That's how. Next is satiated. Satiated means filled by natural desire, glutted. The huge dinner left him satiated. So that means you so much is provided to you, like, or you eat so much that you feel completely satisfied. And not just satisfied. In fact, it would be way beyond satisfied. Glutted. Glutton means food. So you feel like you're full of food, right? Like you're completely full. So that is satiated. Next is benevolence. Benevolence is the desire of welfare of others. Like, benevolence, beni means good. Beni means kind. So a kind act is benevolence. So like you can see over here, maybe she's offering her vegetables for free. So that's why any desire or any act of kindness is benevolence. There have been benevolence kings in our countries in the history of the world, and also not just in the history of the world. Even there are benevolent kings. There are benevolent people. People are working in the NGOs and all. They are also usually benevolent. Next is frustration. Frustration is the failure or inability to attain something desired. The gods seem to be bent upon thwarting his plans and ideas. Life is a frustration for him. So frustration means basically getting irritated, annoyed of something, maybe failure or inability to achieve something that has been desired. So that is frustration. Next is enervated. Enervated means deprived of physical, nervous and emotional energy. His all-night wait completely enervated him. So enervated, as you can see, probably this cat is enervated from running in the field for about 5 hours, right? So basically that means that you feel completely deprived of physical, nervous and emotional energy. You cannot understand what to do, especially when you have your exams. So post exams you have this kind of feeling, like, because like a lot of people, they don't study the whole semester. So when they study the last, so they feel completely enervated, because for them it's like an all-nighter. They're awake all night and then they sleep. So that's why they are enervated by the time the exam ends. Next is Welsh Mirk. Welsh Mirk is a sadness from a gloomy world philosophy. So, like, adolescents are often pessimistic over the future of humanity. The Welsh Mirk is a natural outcome of their maturing bodies and minds. So, what happens is that you must have seen, like, children. They are naturally very positive. They are not negative about anything. They always think in a positive manner. Whereas all your adults, they are very skeptical. A lot of them are very skeptical about future, about what's going to happen, how happy are you going to be, is the world going to be a better place or not. So such people are Welsh Mirks, because they are Welsh Mirk about the about life, or about their body, about how life is going to be, right? So that means that why it's saying that's a natural outcome, because adolescents, they often tend to be more pessimistic. Next is ennui. So ennui is a feeling of listless weariness due to boredom, satiety or inactivity. Like, maybe you are too full, or maybe you are too bored, or maybe you're not active at all. So maybe because of that you feel very tired, right? Right now, like a lot of times we say, no, when you don't do anything, then also you feel too tired. So that is ennui. Alright, so that is ennui. Ennui. Next is compunction. Compunction is a self-reapproach to wrongdoing, slight regret. He had no compunction about cheating his friends. So basically, like, there are times when we regret doing something, and that regret comes from our own selves. We automatically feel that what we did was not correct and all that. So that's compunction. So many people have it, many people don't have it. That's it. Next is antipathy. Antipathy means an indistinctive feeling or aversion or dislike. That means hatred, right? You don't want to sympathize with someone. You're anti it, right? You dislike it. Complete dislike, strong dislike. He had a violent antipathy towards all topics that were even remotely related to Microsoft, probably because Microsoft didn't provide him a job. So violent antipathy means that he had a strong dislike. Next is supercilious. Supercilious is lofty with pride, haughty, contemptuous. Supercilious people often have very few friends, right? Because if a person is supercilious, that means he's going to be very proudly, and we don't like to mingle with very proudy friends, right? Like sometimes people who are a little rich, they tend to be supercilious, and then that's why they don't have a lot of friends by their side. Next is vindictive. Vindictive is disposed of revenge, retaliatory. Snakes can be vindictive in case you walk on their tail. So they're definitely going to be vindictive because they would retaliate and they would want to take revenge, right? So that's why in fact it's said that if you sit on the body of a snake, I mean, like, if you cut the body of a snake when you drive, it's better to kill him. Otherwise, he's going to kill somebody or the other because he becomes vindictive after that. So don't hurt her feelings. You don't know how vindictive some women can be. Yeah, even some women, even these relations, at times, we get into relationships and we don't realize that some people out there can be vindictive. So that becomes a problem. That's it for today, guys. I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much.